Hello. I'm about to do my makeup now. Macy is sleeping. She's actually been sleeping for a long time. She wasn't feeling sleep last night, so Al was up with her, I don't know, from maybe midnight to 2 or so. So she's taking a long nap today, but that's good for me because that means I get to get some stuff done. I did all of my decorating outside, and now I get to do my makeup. So I'm going to, I wish I had time like I used to just like play with makeup and take my time to do like fun stuff, but I don't. But today, since Al is home, I get, I have like a little bit more time, so I'll do like kind of full makeup. So I'm going to start with this Benefit POREfessional. Yeah, it's supposed to minimize the appearance of your pores, and it acts as like a base so that your makeup stays on longer. It's got like a really silky smooth texture. It feels really nice. I've already washed my face and put my CeraVe moisturizer with SPF 30, and I'm gonna mix my Makeup Forever HD in 177 and my L'Oreal True Match in 7. And just as I'm starting my makeup, I can see that Macy's starting to wake up. That's how it goes. Anyway, just mix it on the back of my hand. And I'm going to use my handy Sigma Flat Top Kabuki F80 and wet it. I like this brush a lot. It's like stiff enough, and it also like is very like soft, so it feels good when you're putting your makeup on your skin. It doesn't irritate it. When I got laser hair removal the first time, I thought that my skin was gonna look weird the next day or even right after, and it is like right after, it is like inflamed a little bit, but I never had any redness or anything like that. And after maybe half an hour or so, it's gone. But after a few weeks, it looks better. And then after a few months, you notice like, oh man, I don't have any hair anymore. And for me, the dark marks start to fade after a couple of months. So that's really what I'm interested in. Oh, I was going to mention, this thing that I have on my head is the sleeve of an old t-shirt. And I know a lot of people who dance or work out or, whatever you do, you like to pull your hair back. And some of those headbands that you get like from Target or wherever are never thick enough to really hold your hair back while you're doing stuff. So I like to use this thing because it's, number one, free, number two, easy. Just cut the sleeve off of a t-shirt and use it. And I have like a little piece of the scrap of the t-shirt wrapped around at the back so that it sort of cinches it together so that I can make it any kind of width that I want. And I'm getting makeup on it right now, but all I have to do is toss it in the washing machine or just cut another t-shirt. Everybody has old t-shirts laying around. And the jersey material is good, so it stretches. Alright, next I'm going to use this same eyeshadow base paint pot by MAC in Indian wood, and it's a gold, like a gold, or not coppery, it's gold. I use that as a base, and today I'm going to use a sort of rose gold color. I want to find a true rose gold eyeshadow or either eyeliner. So if you have one and you like it, let me know, please, in the comments what one it is. Because this one that I'm going to use is kind of rose gold, but I want like a real one. Anyway, I'm going to use this Sephora palette that I have. I don't know the name of the, oh, this is the nude palette from Sephora. It has some really pretty colors, especially for the winter. And I got this last year, I believe. So I'm going to use this brush that it came with to get this color here. I'll just put this on my lids. This goes on more like gold with like a hint of pink in it, but the rose gold that I want it to be a very true color, because sometimes, I don't know if it's just my skin tone or what, but the colors don't really show very true. Everything ends up looking like a shade of gold, and that's not really what I'm going for here, but that's what I have right now, and I don't have time to really look for something that works better. And then with this darker color here, I'm gonna just put that in my crease. And I'm just going to a birthday party, so I'm not gonna like overdo it like I'm going to an adult function, but it's Christmas time, it's holiday. I like to put on makeup when I have the time. And I'm going to go back with this same brush. Oh, that brush that I was using is a Sigma pencil brush, E30. And then with the same brush that came with it, I'm just going to blend out that darker color. And next, I'm going to put on some concealer. I like to do my eyeshadow before I do my concealer because, you know, if I have any fallout from the eyeshadow, I can just cover it up with the concealer. And I just do my concealer with my finger. I just smooth it out first and then bring it down into like a triangle shape and then just tap it. And same thing over here, smooth it out. Bring it down into a triangle and then tap it. And I had more on that other side, so I just gonna put it on this side too. And then with the excess, I just go down the bridge of my nose. And then I keep tapping until it dries. I'm using my iPad right now. The colors look kind of weird, but I did find, or Al found our handy cam, but we couldn't find the charger, and then I think he found the charger yesterday, so maybe this weekend or tomorrow I'll be able to get that all together so I can use a real camera instead of my iPad and my phone. Alright, so the foundation or concealer is this NYX HD concealer, and this color is CW7 Tan Bronze, and it is a pretty good one. It's not the best concealer there ever was, but it stays in place pretty well. And I think NYX has a pretty good range of colors. And for this like concealer, I think it's kind of chalky, but for concealer, I like it to be like a chalkier color, and then I go back and warm it up. So I'm going to set the concealer. I just use the banana powder all over my face, and then I go back and sort of set the concealer with this Sigma tapered highlighter brush F37, and I'll just tap it right under there. This brush is good because it's really soft, so you can like press into the areas that you need it to be. And I do that kind of heavy, and then at the end I'll go back with my powder brush and just wipe off all the excess. So now that I have my face, my eyes done, I'll just do my eyeliner with this Benefits They're Real Push-Up Liner. You have to concentrate when you're doing your liner so you can't talk. And I think I'm like still caught up in the wing liner look. It's just my go-to. I don't think I go, if I put on eyeliner, it's most likely going to be wing. Not huge, but just a tad bit. And it's just so easy to do, and it makes such a big difference to look awake. You know, you just add that little tiny length to your lash line, and it really makes a big difference. And it's like those memes on Instagram or Pinterest or whatever, where when you don't wear eyeliner, people ask you, are you sick? Are you tired? Are you sad? What's wrong? And you're like, no, I just don't have on eyeliner today. It really does make a big difference. You end up looking crazy when you don't have on eyeliner. I can hear Al rustling around downstairs. He went and got some lunch. I wonder what it is. Probably Jimmy John's, because he likes sandwiches a lot. A new sushi place just opened up near us. And I'm really excited because, before we lived in sort of the more city area, and we were able to like walk around, go wherever we wanted to go. As far as like restaurants, there were a lot of them right near our apartment. And then when we moved into a house, we moved out to the burbs. And now it's like, you have to get in your car and drive if you want to go get some food. And then also, it's not going to be like, it's going to be like family friendly food, like Five Guys. At least there's a Starbucks near us, but Five Guys and like little hibachi place. And the hibachi place is good, but it's not like sushi. No, I wouldn't really go there for sushi. So I'm going to use this blush by MAC. This is My Highland Honey. I don't know if they make this anymore because I haven't been to MAC in a long time. But it's like a peach color and it's a matte. Has no shimmer in it. But I'm going to go back over this area and like highlight. And I'm using this e.l.f. complexion brush with this Lorac Tantalizer Baked Bronzer. If you buy this, buy the trial size that they have at the front counter of Ulta or Sephora, because this, I have literally had this thing for about 5 years and there's no sign of it going anywhere. There's a ton of product in here. But I'm just patting this on top of the blush because it has really pretty like sparkles in it. And now I'm going to line my lower waterline with this Eye Kohl and Smolder by MAC. And I just realized that I have a lot of MAC products. I used to buy MAC products a lot, and for gifts, people like my sister and Al would always get me MAC stuff. So that's why I have a lot of MAC products. But I haven't really been shopping for makeup in a long time. But the more recent stuff is mostly Benefit stuff, because I'm into Benefit now. Speaking of Benefit, I will use this They're Real mascara for my eyelashes. My sister used to cheer for the Falcons and for the Panthers, and she used to shop at MAC all the time to get her makeup for game days. And I think that's how I got into MAC products in particular. I always liked makeup. I grew up dancing, like competition dance, tap, jazz, ballet, all that stuff. So I've always known how to do makeup from that. Like when you're in dance, you learn how to do makeup when you're really little. Like I was probably 8 or 9, putting on lashes. So I was always into makeup, but when she would get MAC products, I was probably about 20, and MAC stuff was too expensive for me. So I never bought it from MAC. I don't know what I would buy, but it wasn't MAC. And whenever I would go to her house and visit her, she would always have MAC stuff, and I used to love like playing with her stuff. And then when she got tired of it, she would always give it to me. Excuse me. So as I've gotten older, I realized how good the products are there. And it's not the only thing that I use, and it's not the only good product, and I don't even think it's the best product. It's just they have so much stuff. Like you can go and get any color you want, and they always come out with new stuff and holiday collections, and the girls there are really creative, and they can teach you a thing or two about your makeup, especially if you're in a rut. Go to MAC, and they'll put, seeing a fresh face, like somebody you've never met before, they can go and put on things on your face that you never would have thought to do yourself. And then it can give you ideas on how to do your makeup when you go for the same products every single time. They can teach you, some new techniques, give you a couple new products to try. And I saw a bunch of people doing the ombre lip, and I think it's so, so pretty. I don't wear bright lipsticks very often, just when I'm going like to an event or something like that. I wanted to start wearing them more often, but the ombre lip is so pretty to me. I think I'm gonna maybe buy a new lipstick and try it. I have lipsticks I can try, but one of my friends, Kwane, hey girl, hey, started I think she and her friend maybe, or maybe just she did, started a lipstick company, I don't know, and maybe I'll get one of hers and try the ombre lip. There. So eyebrows, Anastasia Brow Wiz in Soft Brown, and the Clear Brow Gel by Anastasia also. Let me figure out what her lipstick company is called, and you guys can check her out. I know they have an Instagram page. Okay, that took me a long time. I found it. It's called Lip Fetish Cosmetics. And like I said, they have a Instagram page. Is probably the easiest way for you to find it. But they have really, really pretty colors. So I may try to find one that I like, or two that I like, and get that. And the packaging is really pretty too. Okay. Where was I? Eyebrows, check. Eyeshadow, mascara. What was I doing? Oh, I might be done. Ha! Look at me. With time to spare, Macy's still asleep. So I have this Origins Halo effect, and it's just an illuminizer, but I like it. I just tap some off. I put it on my finger, tap some off first, and then just with a light hand go in and put it right on the highest part of my cheekbone. And then I have this MAC, I don't know what the name of this is, but it's number 136. And I just go on top and like brush it out. This stuff is really subtle but really pretty, like in the light. And some of the highlighters are sort of like too white in the base for brown skin. So you'll be able to like see the white cast. But this one is not. It turns like, it doesn't turn brown, but it you can't see it once you blend it in, and once it dries, you can't see it. So like in the light right now, you can see just like a little cast, but in real life, you can't see the start and stopping point. It just blends right in. So I put some on the bridge of my nose, right here, and also in my Cupid's bow. Okay. Okay. And I think I am done. I have this Fix Plus from MAC. This came from my parents' house. I think it belongs to my sister. And I normally don't use this. I use Model in a Bottle. So we'll see how this does. But I'm using this right now because my Model in a Bottle is dried out. I'm going to go get it so you can see it. I got it from Amazon. It's really good. Okay, so normally, like if I'm going to something at night that I need my makeup to stay on really, really well, I use this Model in a Bottle. And I got it from Amazon. It smells like a man's cologne. So it's kind of stanky smelling, but once it dries, you don't smell it. And on a normal day, I would use not this Fix Plus. This is my first time using that. This Ben Nye Final Seal. It's kind of rubbed off, but you can see. I got this from Amazon too. This smells like Scope, like mouthwash. But same thing, once it dries, you can't smell it. But this is good for every day. Well, days that you need your makeup to stay on. I don't use this every day. And the other one is kind of stickier, but it really does last longer. Anyway, I am done with my makeup. I think I'll put on nude lipstick when I actually go out. But that's it. And I'm going to change my clothes. And I'll take this dirty thing off my hair and do something to my head at some point in the day. All right. See you later.